Excellent. You can actually check out this next guy on, he's a finalist on famecast.com. You can, if you like him tonight, you can go and vote for him. Put your hands together for Andrew Martinez, everybody. Let him hear it.
All right. How's it going? All right. Excellent. So, my friends kept saying, man, you got to get a dog. You got to get a dog. Dog's man's best friend. You need one of these things. So I went and got one. And I don't really understand the expression. Because honestly, if my best friend laid around my apartment all day and shit all over the place and never paid for any food, there is no way that I would put peanut butter on my balls and let him lick it off. Not happening. So it would appear that Patrick Swayze's considering making Ghost 2. What, too soon? Too soon? You know, I don't understand why people are so afraid of ghosts, you know? Like, when's the last time you flipped on the TV and you heard, and in other news, 2 people were found brutally murdered in the Queensbridge projects. They've narrowed the suspects down to a member of the Crips gang and the ghost of Christmas past. And you never hear me take this angle, but honestly, if there was a ghost haunting my house, and she was hot, I would fuck her. Even if she said no. Well, who are they going to believe? Me? Or the ghost? Come on. Besides, traipsing around my room in nothing but a sheet. She was asking for it. So is it necessary for, when there's road construction, for them to start laying the cones the state before the construction? Is that necessary, really? And you're driving along that single lane reading, give them a break, give them a break, give them a break. And then you get there, and it looks like they gave themselves a break. Doesn't it? Because they're never fucking doing anything. You know, they're all sitting around eating egg sandwiches. And I can picture the conversation. One guy's going, so what do you guys want for lunch? Don't do anything till I get back. You see a lot of weird things on the road, too. I've been traveling a lot, and like, you know, people on the road are always asking me, Andrew, isn't it crazy being from New York? Isn't it crazy? And I'm like, no. Like, they say it like I have to fly home and, like, put on a flak jacket and start dodging bullets to get to my apartment, you know? It's not like that at all. I'm actually more scared of those places, you know? Right? Exactly. Because they're, like, in New York, someone wants to kill you, they shoot you, you're dead. They're, like, you're just walking along minding your own business, and some guy comes out of the darkness and drags you back to his barn and hangs you on a hook, and he cuts your dick off, and he makes you eat it. And he's just getting started. That's just the appetizer, right? And you're like, fuck, it's going to be a long night. So I say this to this one dude, and he's like, you know, I don't understand why people are so scared of serial killers. I see Jeffrey Dahmer. I bet I could kick that dude's ass. And I'm like, why would you want to find out, you know? And he's like, well, then I could say I kicked Jeffrey Dahmer's ass. And I'm like, yeah, best case scenario, right? See, worst case scenario is he carves your face off and stitches it to his own ass so that you can talk shit for the rest of your life. So he says to me, if you're so smart, you got it all figured out, why are you wasting all that talent being a stand-up comic? And I'm like, what? Didn't you say you're a lawyer? And he goes, I'm not a lawyer, okay? I'm a public defender. And I was like, ooh, what's the difference? So he says, well, as a public defender, if you do something illegal and you can't afford a lawyer, the court will appoint me to defend you. So I punched him in the face and stole his wallet. Because I can't afford a lawyer. And I thought it was really funny that he would have to defend me. So yeah, try that one. So my name's Andrew Martinez, and as soon as I say that, people start talking to me in Spanish. You know, it's like, oh, you're Andrew Martinez? Oh, blah, 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 blah. I don't understand Spanish, you know? But I'm a quick learner. So what I do now is, when they start talking to me in Spanish, I just look at them and I smile, you know? And I wait for them to say uno, and then I put down a draw 4 wild card and buy myself a little time. Yeah. But I'm not Latino. My father's actually from Haiti, and I say that to people, and they go, that's not possible, you're not black. Like as if everyone from Haiti's black. I say, not everyone from Haiti's black, you know? And then I pull out my voodoo doll and a pin, and I stick the pin in my thumb, and I rub blood all over the voodoo doll, and I go, but it's true that we all have AIDS. You don't like a good AIDS joke, sir? AIDS isn't even the worst sexually transmitted disease, you know? Like, you say AIDS and people go, oh. You know what the worst sexually transmitted disease is? Pregnancy. Because, you know, with AIDS, like, there's a good chance you're going to die. But when you have children, you have to spend the rest of your life wishing you were dead. So, but actually, I saw the movie Star Wars growing up, and I thought, man, I have got to have the Force, right? So I had a son, and now I can cut the grass, clean out the garage, grab another beer, all without getting out of my chair. It's awesome. It's just like having the Force. But then I had a daughter. The Force is much stronger with her. For those of you who don't know what it's like having a daughter, let me tell you. I'll be sitting in that chair I was just talking about, and all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 and I'm like, what the hell? And I look over, and traipsing into the room is my daughter, and she's wearing, you know, like a princess outfit, some smeared makeup, a tiara, some fairy wings, whatever the hell she found in her room that was cute. But she's dragging that puppy I told you about, making sure to bounce it off of every single door on the way into the room, you know? And I go, honey, what are you doing? And she goes, knock, knock. And just like that, I forget I even have a puppy. And I go, who's there, honey? You're so cute. And she goes, chocolate. And I'm like, chocolate who? And she goes, chocolate ice cream. And I'm like, I don't get it. And she goes, but you will, and put some sprinkles on it. All right, you guys have been really awesome. My name's Andrew Martinez. Check me out on famecast.com. Thanks a lot.
Andrew Martinez, everybody. Let him hear it. Andrew Martinez.